Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I am installing the Greenline bac8000 controller. I am not an ace mechanic, so I just want to put that out there because of what I'm about to talk about. I did watch a video of somebody using a propane torch to heat up the bolts here to loosen up the Loctite on these, and I just did not think that was a good idea for the fact that it could ruin the frame in some way and chip the paint off or something would happen. I was not comfortable with that. I just used a heat gun that I bought from Harbor Freight. It cost me literally like 12 bucks, and I just heated the bolts up and used the stock Allen wrench for it, and it worked fantastic. And I was able to install the foot peg support brace in the back with no problem, and there's no damage, as you can see, to this piece here. Alright, so back to the wiring. The bac8000 requires you to remove the stock wiring harness hole sensor and replace it with the GLE harness, which leaves the original open to all the elements. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to preserve the stock unit, so what I did was I just threw some electrical tape around it just to preserve it the best I could. They also require you to disconnect the egg rider, so I'm just going to disconnect this piece and this piece right here. So it's just like the other part of the wiring that I showed earlier with the harness. This I'm just going to use shrink wrap instead of electrical tape. I got the shrink wrap also at Harbor Freight. I'm just going to throw this out there that they are not sponsoring my video by any means. I just happened to go there and buy some good things. So I'm just going to heat shrink this and continue. Alright, so I already did the 2 layers of heat shrink on the phase wire extensions. According to GLE, they state that you must wrap them in electrical tape to ensure that they're completely sealed, and so I'm going to do that now. Oh no, it rolled away under the couch. Alright, so now we're going to hook up the phase wires. We got U, which is yellow. It's going to sit the way I have it positioned right now. Green is going to go V, and blue is going to be W at the end here. So I'm just going to get some of these bolts started, and they state that you have to hand tight them, so don't manhandle them all the way down too tight. So it shouldn't be a problem for me. Alright, so before I go any further installing this, when you completely hook everything up, this is the indicator light that they were talking about. If it is a steady red, you're good to go. Everything's good and set up right. If it's flashing, in case there's a controller problem, and if there's no light whatsoever, that's most likely that one of these plugs here not fully plugged in. So again, just make sure you pay attention to your light. Okay, so now I'm gonna hook up the harness. I'm gonna hook up the harness here, and I'm gonna push down and make sure that's really deep seated in there and has good connection. So you want to make sure you really make sure you push down and can't go any further. And then I'm going to push the red locking tab down and lock it in place. Alright, and then the next thing is take the ground wire to the bike first and place that down, and then the loop wire from the harness is going to go right directly on top of that. So it's kind of a pain, but I'll get this started. And then I'll have everything placed and situated. Alright, so now I have everything connected. It looks so pretty. After making sure all the wires were connected, I just put everything back in its place. As you can see, it looks nice. I just have to connect the egg grinder and arrange how I want everything to be set up on my bar. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty stoked. I can't wait to test this out. Thanks for joining me and watching my channel. See you in the next one.